Hello everybody, and welcome back to another Fig review. So I have the Zenitsu from the SEGA rice ball eating series. I'm very excited to get them. I know I somewhat recently did a video for the Inosuke with the rice ball figure, so very cute. I'm glad I'm going to actually have two of them together on the shelf. My goal right now is to hopefully get the like getting Tanjiro as well, maybe Rengoku if I can find him, but these are honestly pretty tough to find right now. But I'm hoping I can, maybe get a few more of them. It just definitely has been tougher to find these because obviously people like these figures. In fact, when I was going to go and purchase him, I went first actually looked at some like used options or like pre-owned, and they were basically the same price as if I just bought the one off of Amazon. Now, buying it off of Amazon meant I had to be very careful and not buy a bootleg, because there were two options when I went to go look. There was the official one, which is this. I did check. And then there was the bootleg one, which was a little bit cheaper, but I don't even think it was much cheaper, to be honest, and it just did not look as well. We're gonna go ahead and open them up. Now, this will be the real truth, though. If I do open them up and he looks all funky, then I'll know I maybe accidentally bought the bootleg. Which, if it's a good bootleg, I mean, more power to me, but which was definitely the nice thing about Amazon having those photo reviews. People were putting pictures up, and even though the bootleg wasn't maybe the worst in the world, you could definitely tell it was a bootleg. So make sure that before you buy anything on Amazon, you're being smart. But yeah, this looks like I'm going to be in the clear. I remember this weird triangle packaging from the last one, where they just have him bubble wrapped and put inside there. So, just taped and thrown in. They don't do anything crazy for the packaging on here. Already a good sign too that this is the little bird. The little Burby is separately packaged for safety. So yeah, just because we've already got him out, it's the little birdie. Oh, look how tiny and cute. Very nice. Pretty small, pretty simple. I won't lie, the paint's not terrible on there. He's got his little face. It's for the most part pretty clean. It's not like just like a blob of paint or anything, or he's all brown, so that's nice. Pretty easily assembly. If you have trouble figuring this out, I'm very sorry, but here it is. You just plop it in. Wow, 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 wow. Very cute. Okay, and we're gonna bring him up a little bit now that he is out of the box. Out of the box. Out of the box. This will probably be hard to do a spin around on him, since he is made to be sitting on the edge. Obviously, you can see his little feetsies are dangling off the side there. But yeah, we'll attempt to do a kind of spin around here for him. Let's see. There's the side. Look, he's getting so far away. There's his back. And there's the front. We'll look at him closer, but just so you kind of have an idea. Wow, look at him. Happily eating his food. Now, honestly, he's pretty well painted. These are never going to be super duper perfect just because they are still prize figures at the end of the day. However, these are still not, again, like I mentioned, bootlegs. So you can see though, the paint on his hair is pretty neatly cut. No large chunks of paint at the bottom, and it is still at least pretty like clean cut across. And then we've got the back there. Pretty simple. His facial expression, pretty good. I feel like the eyebrows are pretty intense with the black outline, but I guess you kind of have to show them, have them show up. So it's whatever. The actual hands, pretty nice as well. Very simple, just a plastic mold, and then the rice ball as well. His jacket on the back, I feel like, is pretty nicely painted for what it's worth. It's got a nice clean gradient going from the bottom orange to that top kind of sunny yellow, so pretty good. I've got like some little bumps, like of black on certain parts, kind of on the jacket, and I noticed on some other smaller parts as well, but not as noticeable. But something that I don't really obviously love, but again, when it comes to prize figures, my bar is set a little bit lower because they are meant to be the cheaper end of figures. But the nice detailing on the side here with the black lining, pretty nice, pretty nice. Honestly, overall, the jacket paint is pretty clean for what it's worth. There's one or two spots where there's like a little bit of yellow peeking out, but honestly not terrible. Some of the white triangles are a little bit off kilter. Like this one here, you can kind of see is not on its little triangle mold, I guess, if that makes sense. But I do like there are nice small details where you can kind of see the jacket peeking out from underneath. Not anything super crazy detailed, but it is always nice when you can kind of peek in and the stuff is still going. He's got little rice balls on his lap. Very cute. He's hungry. Underneath, we got flat butt and we've got the white jacket. So, you know, whatever. We've also, of course, got his little feet. And I do like they have these little, like, indents for the little flip-flop, you know, sandal detail. It's something small, but it is always nice. It's not just flat. So, you know, that's how flip-flops would work. But pretty good. And also on his legs, he does have his little foot wraps. They did a pretty okay job painting these. Maybe not the best. I think there is some of the orange paint again is on the white. Stuff like that happens though. It's still overall pretty clean. And again, this is a prize figure, so this has definitely got some more complicated painting when it comes to with like the gradients and stuff like that. Overall, I mean, it's pretty simple prize figure. I'm glad I got him. I will hopefully get Tanjiro, even though, you know, I'm really late on the game, but I just really want to have them all eating together. It's gonna be so nice to have them like a family. Really quick too, just so you can know the sizing in case if you're worried. I feel like I've forgotten this on a couple of videos, so sorry about that. From his jacket to the, like where his legs bend over the side, that's about 3 inches if you want to give him a little bit of wiggle room. If you go all the way up to his knees, I'd probably say maybe 3 3/4, but yeah. From his butt to his bird, that's probably 4 1/4. From his legmos to the bird, that is about 5 inches. So just so you know, if you're trying to fit him on a shelf, especially because he's kind of a little bit more unique. All right, but there's Zenitsu. I of course brought Inosuke out since he's the only other one that I have. So now they can eat together and be friends. I definitely hope that someday in the future I can get some more of these, because like I said, I just do like having them all eat together. But again, these are pretty nice, simple prize figures. Not obviously the top of the line, not obviously the bottom of the line, obviously not bootlegs either. Honestly, the pricing of them now is a little bit higher than maybe I'd like for something like a prize figure, especially even when you're buying them used, because a lot of times if you're finding a good price for the legitimate one, the shipping might end up costing more, where it just kind of ends up balancing out. So just again, be careful if you are buying this. In any case, if you want to see more pictures of the boy, I will put those up on my Instagram. That's at Desunasis. And if you're here too, obviously you like my stuff, you should like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already done so. I really appreciate that. You know, it goes a long way. There's also other places you can follow me as well. I'll just have those ta-da at the bottom. And something I am very, very, very excited about. You may have noticed something a little bit different for this video, which is that I have new music. I got a friend of mine, I commissioned music from them. That is at 95 Leo. I'll put their Instagram handle on the screen, and I'll have it at the end of all my future videos as well. But I just wanted to shout them out. They have a lot of really cool tracks, really chill tracks. It's really just cool vibe music. Thank you so much again for the music. I'm so excited for this. It's funny, I started to just get used to some of my old music. I'd much rather have music from someone that I like know personally anyway, so sorry for anybody who got used to that. But I hope you enjoy this just as much. But without dragging it on too much longer, I, of course, really appreciate you guys who made it to the end of the video. You should tell me how your week was, because you guys are the ones that really matter. So, we can talk a little bit. I hope you have a great rest of the week, and I'll see you later.